Hello guys, I am Varun. Welcome to my channel Eat, Ride, Explore and Repeat. Today I am going to tell you briefly about my first free service of my KTM Adventure 250 and what all you should check before giving it to service and after taking it from service, and what all important things to keep in mind before taking the delivery of your new bike, what all difficulties I faced with the service and how I rectified it. Guys, first let me tell you about the experience I had from my first service. It is not good or not too bad, but it should have been better, I think, because I have my Yamaha FZ, so they also do not give a good service and they charge more for small things to be fitted into the bike. Their labor is way too high, and KTM in my first service cost was not that high, but what I feel is they promised that they would not take the labor cost from me, but they charged me labor cost. But in the free service they told only the parts which are being replaced will be charged. The labor won't be charged in your free services, but they charged me 170 something, 170 bucks for the labor. And the high cost I got in the service is changing the oil, the engine oil. Only that is the main thing they do in your first service, and they will top up the coolant oil if it is reduced. Those are the two things. In your second service they will change your air filter, they will check for your chain sprocket and things. I'll tell you this in my second free service video. Let me show you the bill. And guys, please make a habit of maintaining a file for each vehicle you have at home. Not only vehicles, the services you take, like you go to a dentist, you go to a hospital, you take bills from outside, you give bills. Maintain a file. I also do it. You can see it here. It's my KTM file. I have stored all my KTM bills, all my KTM documents in this. So this is my first free service bill, which shows the kilometer reading when I gave my bike for the service. It shows 502. So when I received it, it was 504. It's okay if they ride a kilometer or two to test the vehicle condition after it is serviced. But I suggest you take a test ride after you take your bike. Before paying, you take it for 2 times. First ride it slowly to hear if some unpleasant sound from near the chain sprocket or the vibrations, and the second time ride it fast to check if some parts are fitted loose or it's going to fall away. So my first service cost was 1670 rupees. What all was changed in it: oil filter, engine oil, sanitizer spray. This is the new trend. After this COVID-19 they have started to charge for sanitizer. Then they have greased the brake, which costs totally 1670 rupees. So I have a separate bill which they have cost me for labor. They have cost me rupees 150 for consumables. which after tax comes to 177 rupees. Including comes to 1850 rupees. So this is my service cost, first free service cost. So I will tell you what all were not done properly in my bike. I took a test ride, but then I did not come across these things. So my chain was too tight, it was making sound, so I had to go back to the dealer to get it rectified, and for the second time I went to the dealer. You can see this two screws here, one here and one here. Only one screw was there when I saw, this wasn't there. So you can see this is the different screw from this. So this I had to get it rear foot peg holder. This has two clamps, and there are two screws here, one here and one here. So here on both the sides, on left side and the right side, both the screws were missing here. So I had to go again to get it done. Then I also have not got my RC card, which I have been telling them from a long time. I purchased my bike in April. I had too much vibration in my foot pegs when I rev it, and there was neutral acceleration. Even if I start my vehicle in neutral, the vehicle was in a revving condition. It was getting accelerated automatically. I was accelerating on its own. I also had to get that rectified. When I went to the service person, he tells me your bike must have gone to a new service person. That's why he has forgotten things. This cannot be done, right? When you go to a authorized service center, you should have a good service experience, because this is your first free service. When you give your vehicle for the service, please check the kilometers ridden, okay, and the petrol, the points of petrol, the level of petrol. Don't forget to take any of your valuables you have attached it with your keychain, or the house key if you are attached with your keychain, and the valuables or things, you store it under the seat, because no one is responsible for your belongings. And check all the screws that they are connected properly to all the joints. Wherever you see a joint in your bike, in your vehicle, please check all the screws, because there were 3 to 4 screws missing, as I told you before, in my bike, and I had to go all the way to the service center to get it installed. They did it freely. They have the guilt that it is their mistake, but this is the other service center. I don't know about the different service centers, because they may refuse. They may charge you to install the screws and do the extra service. They may not accept. They may blame on you. So check all the screws before taking your bike from the service. And please take a test ride to check your bike that it is smooth and there is no sounds coming out from your chain sprocket area, or there is no vibrations. So guys, I don't tell KTM is bad or any negative thing about KTM. It's just the human error, which they shouldn't have done it. They should have been careful, because there is all the details. There is the primary thing, our bike with them. So what else work they have? They are mechanics and they have to check our bikes full and finally full 100%, and then give the delivery to the customer. I just want to say that the service centers are careless. They are careless, so you will have to recheck it, double check it when you take your bike from the service center, and get the work done fully before leaving the service center. Because I live nearby, I can go. I went for 3 to 4 times. If you live far away and you gave to a faraway service center, you'll not be able to go to the service center very often, because you have your own commitments, you have your own priorities, you have your own jobs to do at the end of the day. So be careful, and thank you guys for bearing me for this time and watching my video. Please subscribe to my channel and like my video, and if you wish that this will be useful information, you can share it with your friends and family. So till then, thank you guys, bye. I'll see you in my next video.